Hello, Brian and Stratton students. How are you? And today's lesson will be on the Office 365 Microsoft Word ribbon. Now, when we talk about ribbon, if you don't know so already, Microsoft Office 2016 has a ribbon as well. And the ribbon is basically this strip of information at the top of your application. Now, within the ribbon, we have what we call ribbon tabs, and we have what we call ribbon groups. Now, the ribbon tabs are familiar or similar to the ones in Office 2016. You have the home, the insert, the page layout, references, review, and view. And some of these options, as you go into each ribbon tab, will be the same in Office 2016, but you won't have a slew of options as you do as Office 2016. It's a little bit more watered down or consolidated, just for the purposes of doing some simple editing or creating or modifying a document that doesn't need too many things done to it in a more professional manner. But you can create a professional document with Office 365 as well. There's just a lot of formatting, like if you're writing a book or if you're doing, um, I would say like a an assignment that is a proposal or something like that. You probably will want to use Office 2016 because it has a lot more options that you could use in formatting your document. As you can see here, especially in the references, you really can't add, like in Office 2016, you have where you can insert or automate bibliographies for school papers. You don't really have that option here. You have endnotes and you have footnotes, and that's pretty much all you have in references. So you can see where the options do um, make a major difference in when you're doing certain activities or tasks in Microsoft Word, and you just don't have those choices there. Now I'll go back to the Home tab, and now within the Home tab, we have what we call the ribbon groups. Okay, and each tab has groups. Here in the Home tab, you have the Undo, the Clipboard, the Font, the Paragraph, and the Styles, and the Editing group. Um, if I click on Insert, you will see the group names changes: Page, Tables, Pictures, Add-ins group, Links group, and so on. So let's go back to the Home tab, and you'll notice that you really, if you don't work with Microsoft Word a lot, you won't really know what these options are. But hey, Microsoft created a solution, whereas if you hover your mouse over these objects or icons, it will give you a description. And here is bold. And so when we're in the font group, we're basically dealing with modifying the characters that are on our document. So if I want to bold something, I will highlight a word or I will highlight a sentence or paragraph. If it's going to, if we want it to be the same uh, style of font, I will click bold and voila, it is bolded for all of my selection. Okay, now within the paragraph group, you have the same issue here, whereas you really don't have any descriptions. You would have to hover your mouse over the icon, and you will see a description. But what's different about the paragraph group is that you have this little box right here in the lower right hand corner. It looks like a little square with a diagonal arrow pointing diagonally down. Now, what this is called the Dialog Box Launcher. Now, you click on that, it will bring a menu box up, and you will know what menu box you're in by the upper left hand corner. It's called Paragraph. and that is the group that we are in within the Home tab. So Microsoft has a good way of letting you know where you are and what you're doing when you bring up other menu boxes. So always pay attention when you bring up these drop down menus or quick menus or menu boxes. Always look up in the upper left hand corner and you will know exactly what it is you're doing. And also within the menu box, you have the general category, the indentation category, and the spacing category. And these are keys to letting you know what section you are in within the paragraph menu box. And usually, when you have step by step instructions, they will inform you of where you need to be. So, if I'm in the general section, that would deal with my alignment. If it wants me to deal with something with indentation, it would say indentation, and then it would say do a before at a certain spacing, or it would tell me to do after, or special, or by. And then you have spacing, which deals with the spacing between characters, or also spacing between lines of your text. Now, when you're viewing a menu box, it is very important that you hit cancel or you X out or close because sometimes, with the mouse, we are very quick to click and we don't even notice because sometimes the mouse pad is very sensitive and we don't notice that we make a change. And if you click OK, you're going to apply that change to your document. So if you don't want to make any changes and you might be in the wrong area, always hit cancel or X out and it will close that menu box without applying any of the changes. Now, this is what the Dialog Box Launcher is good for. And as you can see here, all groups within a ribbon tab does not have that option. Okay. Now, if you go to Office 2016 in Word, the font group will have the Dialog Box Launcher. So, as you can see now already, you don't have another option that you have in 2016 in Office 365 Word. Okay. Now, also, what I would like to talk about in the ribbon, you have it as you do in Microsoft 2016, Office 2016, is to tell me what to do. Now, this is a little bit more in plain sight than it is in Office 2016, and that's one of the advantages of Office 365. It's a little bit more cleaner and easier to view and understand where you are. Now, to tell me what to do is a help function. If you have any questions or if you need more information on a particular topic, you will click on this and you can get more information to help you out. So there's tons and tons of resources within Microsoft that can help you out, as well as online, YouTube, Google. You can always find out what it is you need to do or how to do it in most cases. In some cases, you just can't find anything. And that's why Brian instructors are here for you and to provide those other resources. Now, also how you can tell that you're in Office 365 is right here where it says Edit in Word. Now, what that does is when you click on that, you will launch the Office 2016 Word application so you can have more of the functionality that you really don't have in Office 365. And this is always a hint to let you know that you are in Office 365. Now you also can share, and when we say share, um, you are doing nothing more than creating a link to your document. And you just put the email addresses into all of the people that you want to have access to this. And you will pretty much send out a email to those people to have links. Or you can copy the link and just put the link inside of an email and put those email addresses in Microsoft Outlook and send it that way as well. This is the Office 365 ribbon tab lesson. And this will conclude my lesson. And I wish you good luck in the class.